I thought stocks are supposed to only go up.
Stonks. Boy, do I have a story for you guys. There's a lot of lessons to be learned in this story and a lot of craziness that makes me just like laugh right now, but I definitely want to share it with you guys because I feel like it's valuable and we can all connect in different ways. A lot of people, they don't like showing losses, they only like showing wins, and they're trying to portray that livestock, real estate, being an agent, investing in businesses and everything is all fine and dandy and that you're just making money all the time. But this is a funny story. So listen to this, guys. Yesterday, me and Cody are running around, we're filming a few videos and we get to an appointment. And out of nowhere, it's 4 p.m., we're super busy, we're filming, we just finished the meeting, and I get a group notification from some stock group, hey, GameStop is surging. You know what I did? I went to look on GameStop, and guess what? GameStop went from $40 to $70. Now I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, maybe I should put in like $3,000 and see what happens. Now, I by mistake do a typo, because I'm on a phone call with my other phone, while Cody's filming, while we just finished the meeting, while trying to invest. I end up putting $30,000 into GameStop. Now, $30,000, with the way it went up, I could have made a lot of money. But this is where everything went. So what ended up happening was, I got panicked, and it went up to like $78, and I sold out. And then after I sold out, I was like, wait, I'm at like $2,000. Can I do this again? So guess what, guys? I did it again, and again, and again, and again. While we're driving the car to the next meeting, on a phone call, Cody and I are swing trading GameStop just to make $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. Meanwhile, we don't know when GameStop is gonna crash. I knew from the start this is a meme stock and this is only being hyped up, and that on top of that, there's probably not many upside to it because the valuation and the market cap is insane for what the company actually is. So I'm like, every time I keep buying in, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a small hit, it's gonna crash, so let me get out. We get to the next meeting, we're literally by the building, we're talking on the phone, and I'm like, okay, I'm already up like $8,000, guys. What, 30 minutes I would say? Which is insane, it's a lot of money. And I'm like, great, I'm gonna do this one more time with $5,000 and I'm gonna get this done. Now, what ended up happening is, I got a phone call. I got on the phone call while I was typing in my order, and I pressed order. And I ended up buying in the peak of the market a $194, $50,000 worth of GameStop. So you know how I said I made like $8,000, $9,000 profit? We can say bye-bye to profit. Because after that, it literally just tanked. And then the next day comes around and I wake up in the morning and I'm stressed out. I'm like, is GameStop gonna go up? And I'm looking at my portfolio and I see it's a red day everywhere. And GameStop keeps going down. And guess what? It rebounded to like 174. And I said, hey, you know what? Maybe I can make a little bit more money if I just wait. Maybe I can just sell it at 194. Maybe it's gonna rebound up. And guess what? I waited 20 minutes and it was back down to $120. And now, because I think it's so volatile, I'm thinking, do I sell for a loss and start swinging until I break even? Which is, I have to make $6,000 in the next 3 hours, 2.5 hours. So that is the game plan right now. Make 6K. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for it to go back up. It just keeps taking and taking. So I took a decision and I cut my losses and I sold out at $102, $103 all my share. But in between that, what I was doing, I was selling half of my shares and trying to swing them to make a little bit of money. And guess what? I made $2,000 back, but I ended up with a $13,000 loss in GameStop. And on top of that, the stock market was so bloody that I ended up with an additional $22,000 loss. So that's a total of $35,000 in one day going down. Obviously, it's a great story. It's a crazy amount of money. It is a stupid decision because think about it. If I would have left my money in, that 30K, that initial 30K just at 72 and sold it when it went up to 194, I could have literally almost tripled my money. So I went into something that I knew isn't healthy for me to make a quick buck. And I did make a quick buck, but at a certain point, I got greedy, and guess what? I got bitten. So someday you need to get smacked. And those smacks actually teach you valuable lessons. And today's lesson is losing $35,000. But guess what, guys? It happens to all of us. As much as I invest, and as much as I'm in real estate, and as much as I'm doing so many other things, there's always losses that come. There's always things that you don't expect. With real estate, you can open up a wall, there could be a burst pipe. A deal not going through. So many things can happen. And with stocks, a lesson that I learned, even for me, that kind of like put it a little bit more sketched in iron. If you don't know something, don't do it. And if you're not sure in something, don't get into it. You gotta minimize your losses and you gotta optimize your wins. These meme stocks and these trades, yes, people can make a lot of money in them, but also people can lose a lot of money in them. Hence why I say, never invest $1 more than you are willing to lose. If you're not willing to lose the money you're investing, don't invest it, because I tell you why. When you hit those losses, it hurts. We all lose and we all have tough times, but we need to learn, we need to get smarter, and we need to get ahead, and it's time to make our money back, baby. So if you enjoyed this video and this story time, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel. So much more cool things to come, and I'm gonna share with you guys a lot more wins and some losses, but hopefully a lot more wins than losses. Otherwise than that, guys, I lost $35,000. I need to get back to work and I need to start making my money back. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Bounce with it, just bounce with it. Everybody wanna come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gon' get it, I'm always gon' get it. Even if you sit back denouncing it. But I'm a good kid, I rock gold, I'm never gon' sleep with ya. I loved you, I've been wrong, but let me see the whole damn picture. But damn, I got